The littlest cloud who couldn't cry once upon a time. High above the rolling green hills and sparkling blue rivers lived a little cloud named Nimbus. Now, Nimbus wasn't like the other clouds. The other clouds were big and fluffy, and when they got full of rainwater, they'd rumble and shake, and then cooed. Out would pour a lovely shower to water the flowers and fill the streams. But little Nimbus, he was small and wispy, like a cotton ball that had lost its fluff. He tried his very best to gather raindrops. He would float close to the big, booming clouds and try to catch their overflow. They would drift over the misty mountains, hoping to soak up some of the dampness. But no matter how hard he tried, Nimbus just couldn't seem to cry. The other clouds felt sorry for him. Poor little Nimbus, they would sigh, their voices like distant thunder. He'll never help water the earth. Nimbus felt very sad. He wanted to be useful. He wanted to feel the satisfying plink, 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 plink of his own raindrops falling onto the thirsty ground. He watched the happy flowers drinking from the other clouds' showers and wished, oh, how he wished he could do the same. One sunny afternoon, Nimbus was floating all alone over a field of wilting sunflowers. Their big, droopy heads were bowed, and their leaves looked dry and dusty. Nimbus felt a pang in his wispy little heart. "Oh, you poor flowers," he whispered. "I wish I could help you." Suddenly, something strange began to happen. Nimbus didn't feel any water gathering inside him. But a different kind of feeling started to well up. It felt sparkly and warm. It filled him from his very top wisps to his very bottom fuzz. And then, instead of raindrops, something else began to fall from Nimbus. It wasn't wet at all. It was a gentle shower of tiny, shimmering sparkles. The sparkles landed softly on the wilting sunflowers, and as they did, the flowers seemed to sigh with relief. Slowly, their heads began to lift, tear. Their leaves unfurled, and their colors became brighter and more cheerful than before. Nimbus watched in amazement. He wasn't crying water, but he was helping. The sunflowers seemed to drink in the sparkly shower, and they looked happier than he had ever seen them. From that day on, Nimbus was no longer sad that he couldn't cry raindrops. He discovered his own special way of helping the world. Whenever he floated over dry and thirsty plants, he would fill himself with that warm, sparkly feeling, and a gentle shower of shimmering dust would fall, bringing life and joy wherever it went. The other clouds were amazed. "Look at little Nimbus," they would rumble in surprise. He has his own kind of rain, a sparkly rain that makes everything happy. And so the littlest cloud who couldn't cry became the most beloved cloud of all, proving that even the smallest among us can have the biggest and most wonderful way of making the world a better place.